Welcome, young Skywalker. I have been expecting you.
Hello, and welcome to Star Wars Legends Lore. In this video, we will be discussing the members of the Rule of Two. The Rule of Two was created by Darth Bane in 1000 BBY, and stated that there could be only two Sith at a time, a Master and an Apprentice. The Master would be to embody the power, and the Apprentice to crave it. This would end the infighting that had plagued the Sith for millennia, as they would constantly fall short of destroying the Jedi, and let themselves fall victim to greed and fight amongst each other, destroying themselves in the process. The Sith would instead go into hiding and rule from the shadows, growing in power within the Republic, and destroy the Republic from within. Something that the movies didn't give us is how many Dark Lords there were in the 1000 years of the Rule of Two, and how often a Dark Lord would be killed by their apprentice. The Darth Plagueis novel gives us the official Legends number for the number of Dark Lords that there were. Here is a quote that says this: "We are not some cult like Tetsu's Sorcerers of Tund, descended from Darth Bane. We are a select few who refuse to be carried by the Force, and carry it instead, 30 in a millennium, rather than the tens of thousands fit to be Jedi." 30 Sith Lords were a part of the Rule of Two by the time of Plagueis, so if we add Sidious, we get 31 Sith Masters in Bane's order. Each Sith Lord would rule for about 33 years before being killed by their apprentice, which is far longer than Sith Lords would remain at the top in the Sith empires that had risen and fallen. This long rule allowed Sith Lords to build a large network of confidants and spies, and helped speed up the grand plan. This also allowed the Sith to learn more about the dark side, and recover lost holocrons and artifacts, and create new techniques that could be used by subsequent Dark Lords. We know of 10 Sith Masters in Bane's line: Darth Bane, Darth Zana, Darth Cognus, Darth Vectivus, Darth Gravid, Darth Geen, Darth Ramage, Darth Tenebris, Darth Plagueis, and Darth Sidious. I do not count Lumaya or Darth Kaitis to be a part of Bane's line, but accept members of the subsequent Sith Order based off of the Rule of Two. Darth Bane was the founder of the Rule of Two, and the founder of the Order of the Sith Lords, after he engineered the destruction of the Brotherhood of Darkness and the end to the new Sith Wars in 1000 BBY. He took an apprentice, Darth Zana, who studied under Bane for 20 years before killing him in a duel on the planet of Ambria. Zana then took Darth Cognus as her apprentice after defeating Bane, as Cognus had pledged her loyalty to the winner of the duel between Bane and Zana. She took an apprentice named Darth Millennial, but he left and formed the Darkside group, the Prophets of the Dark Side, after disagreeing with his master over how the Sith Order should be run. Cognus took another unnamed apprentice, and a few hundred years later, a Sith Lord named Darth Vectivus became the Dark Lord. He had been a businessman before becoming a Sith, and had a strict moral code that prevented him from being controlled by the dark side, and instead controlling the dark side. He was skilled in creating dark side phantoms, and preferred to study the dark side instead of accumulating power. He eventually died peacefully, and his apprentice assumed the title of Dark Lord. The next Sith we know about is Darth Gravid, who did more to destroy the Sith Order during his short rule than the Jedi ever could. He was drawn to the light side of the Force, and attempted to combine Jedi and Sith philosophies, though he failed and descended into madness. He decided that the best way to save the Sith was by destroying them, and started destroying many artifacts and lots of knowledge that had been collected by the previous Sith, and his actions set the Sith back centuries. He was eventually killed in 552 BBY by his apprentice Darth Geen, who realized what her master was doing and stopped him, though losing several body parts in the process. Another Sith Lord during this time was Darth Ramage, a scientist who studied animals and plants and recorded his knowledge in a Sith holocron. The next named Sith we know about is Darth Tenebris. Darth Tenebris was the master to Darth Plagueis, and to the wider galaxy he was the wealthy starship designer Rugus Gnome. He was eventually killed by Plagueis, but his legacy would be cemented by him training the master of Darth Sidious, who would execute the grand plan and destroy the Jedi Order. Darth Plagueis was a Moon, and his public persona was Higo Damat, a wealthy bank owner who would loan people money, and use that to influence galactic affairs in the corrupt Republic. He would train Darth Sidious, a noble from Naboo, after Sidious accidentally killed his family with the Force. Sidious would become a senator, and later Supreme Chancellor, and would instigate the Clone Wars, and destroy the Jedi Order in the Great Jedi Purge. He would be killed over Endor by his apprentice Darth Vader, who died in the process, seemingly ending Bane's Sith, though Sidious would return in clone bodies several times, before his throne world of Biss was destroyed. This was not the end of the Sith, as Lumaya, Vader's secret apprentice, would carry on the mantle of Dark Lady, and Darth Krait's one Sith, rising to take over the galaxy in 130 ABY. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video or want to learn more about Star Wars, then hit the like and subscribe buttons, and as always, may the Force be with you.